Yep, we did. He gave me the purchase order to come down here. I got ready to sign it in DC. And it said, he said, I said, Tom, I can't do that. He said, not a problem. He took the PO and tore it up. I said, print another one? And I signed it, and that's how I landed down here 20, almost 30 years ago. And I'm so glad to see you here, brother. I love your post. A lot of good dynamics, like this, exciting.
You'd think this is the first time we've done this, so. Good morning, I'm Mark Jamison, Chief of Police here in James City County. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this morning's promotional ceremony. This occasion is not just a celebration of individual achievement, but a testament to the leadership, dedication, and unwavering commitment that defines our department. At this time, I'd like to ask Assistant Chief Steve Humphreys to come forward for the posting of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Honor Guard, post the colors. Please stand, remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the morning prayer.
Forward, on. Ready? Halt. Left. Face. Present. Colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Left, face. Forward, march.
I'd like to ask Chaplain Debbie Fry to come up for the invocation at this time.
Good morning. Let's pray. Most gracious and holy God, we recognize that it is you, Lord, who gives the authority to this department and all those who are here and serving to protect the citizens of James City County. Lord, we recognize that it is you who gives the gifts and the talents and the desire to be out there and protect against the evil. Father, as we recognize those who are being promoted, we thank you for their specific giftings that has been recognized, that has lifting them up to places of leadership. And Lord, I ask that you would give them great wisdom in their new roles. Lord, you are the giver of these things. You also are the giver of protection, and so we ask for protection for them, for their families, for all of those who are working with them. Lord, wrap your arms around this entire department as we seek to do your will in our communities. I ask these things in your precious and holy name. Amen.
Amen.
You all may be seated. Good morning again, and welcome to today's promotional ceremony. I would like to take a moment to recognize our county officials and special guests who are here in attendance. We have the Clerk of Circuit Court, Elizabeth Connor, in the back of the room. I would also like to welcome our retired officers who are here, as well as the family and friends of those being recognized. Advancing through the ranks in law enforcement is not an easy task to accomplish. Not only does it take hard work, commitment, and dedication on the part of the officer, but it also takes sacrifice and support from the officer's family and close friends. Thank you all for being here again to support the officers.
Thank you, Assistant Chief Myers. When I was trying to come up with something to say today, I was remembered of something I came across some time ago from someone named Brad Lomanek. And what he has said kind of stayed with me throughout my career, and I wanted to offer that here today. What he talks about is leadership can be summed up in 3 phases: be humble, stay hungry, and always hustle. Being humble means knowing who you are, grounding yourself in your purpose, and remembering that true success comes from helping others succeed. Pride and ego have derailed many supervisors, but humility keeps us focused on serving those we lead. Staying hungry reminds us that none of us have ever arrived. Leaders are learners. If we stop learning, we stop leading to our full potential. And hustle is the standard of excellence we bring to work every day. It means being faithful with the responsibilities we've been given, instilling hope in those around us, and showing our commitment through our actions. People would rather follow a leader who is real than one who is always right. Authenticity matters. These principles also reflect what leadership looks like within our department. It is more than a title. It is a responsibility to uphold the fundamentals that define who we are. That means doing the right thing, leading by example, delivering legendary service, setting clear expectations, and maintaining an unwavering commitment to safety. It also means bringing positivity into the workplace, embracing growth, holding ourselves accountable, and working together to strengthen community trust. Today, we recognize those who have demonstrated these fundamentals and earned the opportunity to lead at a higher level. To our newly promoted captains, lieutenants, and sergeants, thank you for your dedication and professionalism. We look forward to the leadership you will provide as you carry these principles forward. Congratulations on this well-deserved achievement, and thank you for your continued commitment to the James City County Police Department. At this time, what I'd like to do is ask Assistant Chief Myers and Assistant Chief Humphreys to come forward. They're going to read each officer's bio while we present them their badge, and a family member or friend will come up and pin the badge on the individual officers getting promoted today. So, Assistant Chief Myers.
Sergeant Joshua G. Drury. Miss Carrie Ann Drury, his wife, will be pinning Sergeant Drury. Josh began his law enforcement career in 2004. His dedication and diligence allowed him to excel and become a field training officer in 2007. For the next several years, Josh served on both midnights and day shifts. This field training officer position gave him an appreciation for first-line supervision and the importance of leadership and development of first responders. Josh was selected to be a member of the SWAT team in 2009, where he served in a variety of roles, including shield bearer, sniper observer, and team leader, deputy commander, and most recently, commander. In 2015, Josh was selected to serve as a detective in the Criminal Investigations Unit. After being assigned to the Violent Crimes Investigation for a year, he was selected to serve on a multi-jurisdictional narcotics task force combating major cases narcotics distribution across the region. Josh has served as a lead firearms, tactics, and active attack response instructor over the past 12 years. He looks forward to this new leadership role where he can foster development, growth, and a heart of service in officers protecting the citizens of James City County. Please join me in congratulating Sergeant Josh Drury.
Yeah, I typed this up 5 minutes ago, so bear with me. I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. Thank you all for coming. This is a humbling sight that you guys are all here to help us celebrate this promotion, this next season in our careers. I'm going to keep this brief because I know you all need to get back to work. So what I'm getting ready to say, there's no implication with this. I felt like this was important, and it kind of lines up with what the chief just had to say. So as a new first-line supervisor, I recognize that I'm on the lower end of this leadership ladder, but I wanted to take this opportunity to remind all of the newly promoted leaders that this position doesn't mean superior intellect in any way. It means that we've been given a trusted position by the command staff. I read a quote recently that said, leaders who refuse to listen will eventually be surrounded by people with nothing to say. I hope that I never fall prey to that. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, command staff, for your trust in us. And most importantly, thank you to my wife and my children who have endured 21 years of craziness in this law enforcement career. So thank you, guys.
Sergeant Patrick G. Fitzsimmons. Landon Fitzsimmons, his son, will be penning Sergeant Fitzsimmons. Patrick was born in Woodbridge, Virginia, to Jeff and Trish Fitzsimmons. He grew up in Wakefield, Virginia. In 2006, after having participated in football, basketball, and baseball, Patrick graduated from Tidewater Academy and went on to begin his bachelor's degree in criminal justice at Radford University. He is currently working towards completing this degree through St. Leo University. Patrick began his career in law enforcement as a correctional officer at Sussex One State Prison in 2011. During his time in the corrections, he worked in both general population and the segregation units, and was also a member of the VA DOC strike force. In 2013, he became a police officer with Portsmouth Police Department, and went on to work in both uniform patrol and eventually the department's strike team. In 2015, Patrick joined James City County Police Department. He spent his first 9 years assigned to uniform patrol, where he served as a shift OIC, field training officer, and a DCJS firearms instructor. He has also been an active member of the department's SWAT team for over 8 years, where he has also served as a sniper. He transferred to the School Resource Unit in 2024, where he served as the SRO at Lafayette High School. During his time at Lafayette High School, Patrick mentored many students and developed numerous positive relationships with students, staff, and their families. During his time with JCCPD, Patrick was awarded numerous letters of commendation, a life-saving award, and he was selected as Officer of the Quarter in 2024. Patrick met his wife, Bridget, in 2012. They have been married for 12 years and have 2 children, Emma, age 15, and Landon, age 10. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with his family, coaching his son's Little League baseball team, hunting, fishing, and beekeeping. Please join me in congratulating Sergeant Patrick Fitzsimmons.
I did not prepare a speech, but what I do want to say is I greatly appreciate everybody coming out here. The family and friends, none of us would be in the position we're in today without y'all's support. And above all, I couldn't thank my family enough. I've had a rock-solid support system my entire career. My wife, Bridget, son, Landon, daughter, Emma. My sister flew in from Missouri with my niece, Charlotte, and my dad and my mom both came out in support. And I attribute a lot of my successes in my career to having that support system. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, Chief Jamison, for this opportunity.
Lieutenant Kurt J. Dykstra. Miss Audrey Mae Dykstra, wife, will be penning Lieutenant Dykstra. Kurt was born and raised in James City County by parents Stan and Sissy Dykstra. He is a proud graduate from Jamestown High School. He also attended Old Dominion University, where he was the 8th man on the men's rugby team for 4 years and earned his bachelor's degree in criminal justice in 2011. He is currently nearing completion of his master's degree from St. Leo's University and is expected to graduate in 2026. While attending Old Dominion University, Kurt met his wife Audrey, and they were married in 2016. Audrey had been faithfully by his side for the entire duration of his law enforcement career. They have 3 children together, Dorothy, age 6, Pauline, age 4, and George, age 1. Kurt began his law enforcement career in 2011 with the Portsmouth Police Department, where he served as a member of the SWAT team and worked as a patrol officer on midnight shift for 4 years. He received multiple awards for his actions while serving in Portsmouth. In 2015, he moved to Austin, Texas, attended the Austin Police Academy, and became a certified Texas peace officer. He worked in Austin as a police officer on midnight shift until 2018, when he returned to James City County to join his hometown police department. He has been with James City County Police Department since 2018 and has worked on patrol, as an investigator, as a recruiter, and most recently served as a supervisor for the School Resource Unit and Community Services Unit. In his free time, Lieutenant Dykstra enjoys gardening and spending time with his family. Please join me in congratulating Sergeant Kurt Dykstra.
I was just told about 5 minutes ago to come up here and talk about something, so I'll do the best that I can. I do want to thank my wife, who's been by my side for the last 15 years throughout this career. My family also dealing with, like Sergeant Drury said, the craziness that comes with this career, different schedules and long days, long nights, being in the schools and with CSU. I got a new outlook onto how busy a schedule can be with all the events that we have going on. I am excited for this next opportunity. I'm excited to head back to patrol again and see what I can do from there. I do appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity as well, and I look forward to what's to come. Thank you all.
Good morning, I'm Assistant Chief Humphreys. Next up, we have Lieutenant David S. Rochard, Jr. Miss Alicia Rochard, Dave's wife, will be pinning David. Dave has proudly served the James City County Police Department for 22 years, demonstrating dedication to public safety and community service. He began his career as a patrol officer, quickly learning the importance of professionalism and strong leadership. He has been a long-standing member of the James City County Police SWAT team since 2005. In 2007, he was assigned to the Criminal Investigations Unit as a narcotics detective, where he consistently excelled and contributed to the success of his teams. In 2024, he is promoted to the rank of sergeant, assigned to Uniform Patrol A Squad. Dave looks forward to continuing his service to the department and the community in this new leadership role, guiding officers with the same dedication and work ethic that have defined his career. Please join me in congratulating Lieutenant David Rochard.
Chief, I know you too well. It won't be as long as the last one, but I do just want to say a few things. First off, for this week, thank you, right? What a time of year to be thankful. We are coming up on Thanksgiving, so it is only appropriate that we thank everybody who came here today, especially those who have came to support me. But first, I want to thank the command staff, the leadership, for believing in my abilities, for giving me the opportunity to serve in this new role. It reflects the support, mentorship, and teamwork of so many people. It's truly an honor to have been promoted to lieutenant. To my fellow officers, A Squad, I promise I'm not going to get emotional. You were my first. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But you were. I took on a new role that I was a little bit, I wouldn't say apprehensive about, but unsure how I was going to do as a leader in this department. And I just want to say I couldn't have done it without each of you. I really couldn't. My peers, those of you on the squad. I'm proud of the way that we stood together. We faced challenges. This promotion is not a reminder, the promotion is a reminder of the responsibility that we share to support one another and set an example for others to follow. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge, as Simon Sinek quite eloquently put. And I hope I did that for y'all. I really do. To my friends in the community, my fitness community, the friends that I call family, there's quite a few of them here. It's a privilege to see you all every day. It's kind of where I cut my teeth in leadership, I think, given the opportunity to coach you guys because y'all don't listen. And so really that's been a privilege to work with you. Fitness is the common bond that we share, but we are much more than that. I think we just work out so that we can go out to eat together, vacation together. Stephanie and Van Gettings, they own the gym. Stephanie wasn't able to make my last promotion. The reason she was able to make it today is she took a whole hour class and moved it back an hour so that she could be here. And if you know Stephanie, that was a big deal. So I appreciate that very much. I'm not going to name every one of you, even though you wanted me to. To my family, thank you for your love, your patience. Last time, I know you guys, it was hard to figure out which one my brother was. You should have figured it out by now. If you don't know, he's here with his wife, Lisa. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys being here, the love and the support throughout the years. My daughter snuck in. Anna, I love you.
I love you.
Thank you. I hope you're proud of me.
I am.
Hard work pays off, girl. Keep it up. Madison, my stepdaughter, thank you. Let's see. My wife. She was a little disappointed because my wife, if you weren't here last time, I'm sorry, I'd talk a lot. But I did tell a story about how she did catch a bad guy in the Harris Teeter. She was a little bit disappointed this year. She did not catch anybody. But she is absolutely my rock. Through the new shifts, the rotating shifts, the long hours, the nights, I don't know how she does it. She puts it together. If you've never met her, I hope you get a chance to meet her. She's awesome. And I couldn't do it without you, babe. She absolutely reminds me who in the house is the true supervisor every day. So she never lets me forget that. And I just want to close with this. Leadership is not about titles, rank, or the weight of the badge. It's about character. It's about listening. It's about showing respect before expecting it in return. A leader who stops learning stops leading. I know the challenges ahead are real, but so are the opportunities to make a positive impact. And this week, as the chief has talked about, we have fundamentals here at James City. I think there's 14 of them. In fact, I know there's 14 of them. And to this week's is embracing change and growth. And I just want to leave you with this quote. The only way to grow is to step outside your comfort zone. Discomfort is the soil where progress takes root. Thank you all for being here, and God bless. Oh, wait a minute. I absolutely forgot to thank my parents. I am sorry. I love you. Last time my mom flew in from Texas, this time they're live streaming. Mom, Dad, thank you. I don't know how I forgot to thank them, but my mom is a prayer warrior. I've said it in my interviews. I know my mom's praying for me. She may not be able to be here today, but her prayers go far and wide. And when I tell you the support and love that they've given me throughout my year and career, I wouldn't be here without the prayers of my mom. And I'm sorry I didn't say something sooner. But thank you.
I appreciate that. We're going to have to cut this short, so. So I did want to introduce our next rank, and Dave reminded me when he said first, this is a first for our department when we implemented our captain rank. So to me, this is a mid-level manager that is there to help guide and direct our lieutenants and our sergeants, but also to advise the command staff, the assistant chiefs, and myself This rank also is a point that something I've been focused on is succession planning. We need to develop future leaders, and I really think this rank's going to help us do that. So I wanted to explain that to you before we come up. This is the first time for us to have captains, so I'd ask Assistant Chief Humphreys to come forward, and we'll continue on. Slower, not as long speech for you two. So.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, they got a couple, they got some big shoes to fill there. All right. Captain Keith Campbell. Pinning Captain Campbell would be his sister, Crystal Campbell Bowers. Keith was born in Newport News in March of 1978 to parents William Butch Campbell and Marilyn L. Campbell. He grew up in the greater Williamsburg area and graduated from Bruton High School in 1996. Keith was a four-year letterman in football, basketball, and baseball and played football collegiately. He graduated summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA and obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in criminal justice from Liberty University. Keith likes to regale us with a lot of his large words. So, Keith met his wife Denise R. Campbell in 1997 at a softball game taking place at Quarter Path Park while she was a member of the City of Williamsburg Police Department. She had come to the game to support her brother, who was a member of the team. Keith and Denise have a son, William Matthias Campbell, who is 23 years old. Keith is a former football coach at Queens Lake Middle School in York County. He enjoys college football and anything involving the Wake Forest University Demon Deacons. Go Deeks.
That's right.
Keith also has an unwavering passion for the field of special weapons and tactics and recently retired from the department's SWAT team after 23 years of dedicated service. Keith began his public safety career with the Henrico County Sheriff's Office in 1999 and moved over to James City County in 2001. He has served in multiple capacities within the department, including uniform patrol, traffic unit, school resource officer unit, criminal investigations. Keith is a prior member and team commander of the department's Marine Patrol Unit, Underwater Search and Recovery Team, and the Special Weapons and Tactics Team. Keith received numerous awards and recognitions during that time. Please join me in congratulating Captain Keith Campbell.
So how do you follow the great philosopher Dave Rochard? I'm not even going to try to do it. So the first person I want to thank is my wife, Denise. You know, I met you almost 30 years ago. I wouldn't be in policing if it wasn't for you. You were standing by a fence, you know, there for your brother, and I was in left center field, and I'm like, who is that? And that was kind of where that went. So I didn't know what direction my life or career was going to go, and I'm very grateful to her for pointing me in this direction. So this is just as much a testament to you and what you've put up with for the last almost 30 years than things that I've done myself. I have to thank a lot of people. A lot of those people are in this room. I truly believe you don't get anywhere on your own. You have to have a support system both internally and externally. Some of those people are sitting over here. I would tell a real quick story about Chris O'Neill, but I'm going to hold on to that for a few minutes. Yeah, I don't think he's interested in that right now. So, but he's going to be up here in a second. And Chris was one of my secondary field training officers when I first got here. So to be able to share this with you today is extremely special, considering that you were yelling at me just a few 20-some years ago. So I won't hold that against you. For those of you who are being promoted for the first time today, this is really a momentous occasion for you. It's a huge step in the development of your career. Remember where you came from. Remember that, like Dave said, it's more about taking care of the people who've been placed in your charge. It has very little to do with you anymore and more about everyone else. They have to become more and you have to become less. For those who have moved on to lieutenant, congratulations. I think you're going to see that while there are a lot of similarities to the sergeant's position you had, it'll definitely be somewhat different. So congrats all the way across the board. For those of you who did do the sergeant's and lieutenant's process, having had a hand in developing that process was not easy. So again, the fact that you're sitting here today is a testament to your preparation and the amount of work that you guys have done over the course of your career here with James City County. So congratulations to all of you for being able to sit up here today and be recognized by the department as well as your families. Chief Jamison, thank you for the opportunity to move forward with this new position within the department in more of a command role and middle management role. I appreciate the trust that you placed in me, and that goes for the rest of the command staff as well. I look forward to it. And thank all of you for being here today. Without the families and the friends, these days and nights that we have to go through would be a whole lot longer and a whole lot more difficult. So thank you. Appreciate it, and we look forward to getting to work. Thanks.
Next up, Captain Christopher P. O'Neill. Penning Captain O'Neill be his wife, Mrs. Julie O'Neill. Chris moved to Newport News, Virginia in 1983, where he lived until he moved to Williamsburg in 1996. Chris is a graduate of Denby High School in Newport News, Virginia. While in high school, he excelled at football and baseball. After graduating, he attended Clinch Valley College, now UVA-Wise, where he played football. He returned to Newport News and attended Thomas Nelson for a year before transferring to Christopher Newport University. Go Captains. He has a BS in Governmental Administration from Christopher Newport University. Chris is also a graduate of the National Criminal Justice Command College. Chris worked at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, before getting hired by the James City County Police Department. This is also where he met his wife, Julie. They have 2 children, Jacob, who is 22 and works full-time as a 911 dispatcher while he attends Virginia Peninsula Community College, and Lexi, who is 19 years old and is a freshman at Clemson University. Chris joined James City County Police Department in 1995. While with the department, he has served in patrol, investigations, and most recently in administration. Chris is a recipient of the Medal of Valor, Distinguished Service Award, and Life Saving Award. Chris is a devoted husband and father to his family. He is also an avid college football fan, go Irish, and likes to play golf. He routinely relaxes while boating or going to the beach. The O'Neills have 2 Labrador retrievers, Harley, who is 6, and Murphy, who is 2. Please join me in congratulating Captain Chris O'Neill.
Well, here it is. So I've known for 2 weeks that I had to get up here and speak. The chief keeps me apprised of that. So, Chief, thanks for the opportunity. I strive to, make this place better every day, and I thank you and the assistant chiefs for that opportunity to do that. We have heard a myriad of different leadership speeches and things. I want to promise you I'm not going to get up here and share stories. I've been here for 30 years. Every story that you hear is probably not true, maybe. I do want to thank my family. Julie has been beside me the entire 30-year career. She's talked me out of a lot of silly things. She's there when I needed it. Then came along Jacob, Jacob's a great kid, but certainly put us through the steps. And then my daughter Lexi, who's an angel, was great, but every 10 seconds the text message, hey, can you put money in my account, is getting old. So I'm going to be here a while. But I do want to thank the men and women of the James City County Police Department, the people that I work with every day. This is a great community. It is only getting better. And with us here to protect it and safeguard the stature of the community, I look forward to that opportunity. So with that, I'm just going to say thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Let's give everybody a round of applause. All right, technology here, hang with me. At this time, I'd like to ask retired detective and master police officer Patrick Murray to come forward to administer the oath of honor. See if this works. Look at that.
All right. Thank you, Chief, for the invitation. It's always great coming back here. And when I saw who was going to be promoted, I'm like, I got to make it here. So I did take off the morning to be here with you guys. One thing that Dave said and Keith also reiterated, take care of your people, they're going to take care of you. So remember that. So I am going to recite, and you guys are going to follow the law enforcement oath of honor. Everybody who is a sworn police officer or retired, please stand and raise your right hand. I know you guys are the cream of the crop, but I was told to go slow here, so we're going to take this line by line. Repeat after me. On my honor. On my honor. I will never betray my badge. I will never betray my badge. My integrity, my character. My integrity, my character. or the public trust. I will always have the courage. To myself and others. Accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution. The community. And the agency I serve. So help me God.
Thank you. You may be seated. All right. Congratulations once again to you all. And as we conclude this morning's ceremony, I want to take a moment to reflect on the importance of what we have marked here today. Promotions within this department are not given lightly. They represent proven performance, demonstrated leadership, and the confidence we place in each of you as you step into the roles that carry greater responsibility and deeper impact. To our newly promoted captains, lieutenants, and sergeants, you now step into roles that will shape the direction of this department. The expectations are high, and rightly so. With your new responsibilities comes the opportunity to influence, to mentor, and to set the tone for those you lead. I have full confidence in your abilities, and I expect you to uphold the values and leadership fundamentals that define the James City County Police Department. Lead with integrity, hold yourselves and others accountable, and never lose sight of the privilege it is to serve this community. To the families and loved ones who stand behind our officers, thank you. Your support is essential to their success and to the success of this department. The sacrifices you make often go unseen, but they are never unappreciated. We are grateful for the strength and encouragement you provide. And at this moment, I'd like to give our families and friends a round of applause. As we close this ceremony, I want to extend my sincere appreciation to everyone here today and also to the staff that helped organize this event. At this time, I'd like to ask Chaplain Sam Fry to come forward for the benediction.
Father, this morning, you remind us in the book of Psalms that this is the day that you've made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So, Father, we do rejoice today for these officers, for the trust that's been placed in them. Father, I pray right now that you wrap your arms around them and their families. Never, ever let them become complacent managers, but let them become and remain convicted leaders. Father, so much has been said about leadership today, and I know personally, just patrolling with every single one of them over the last 20 plus years, as you know, they have integrity, they have character, and like our chief said, they have a degree of humility, Lord, that goes with being an effective leader. So Father, I pray for strength, I pray for discernment. Father, I pray for wisdom beyond their individual and collective years. And Father, I pray that you'll continue to lift them up. Let them be the guiding light for this department as we continue to move forward. Let them be the city on a hill. I thank you so much, as I said, for their integrity, but most importantly, each and every individual here, I thank you for their faith in you and the fact that you give them the resounding stamina to go day after day. Protect their families. Thank you for the rocks that hold them up. And we ask these things in your name. And all the God's people said.
Amen.
Amen. This concludes our ceremony. If you'd like to join us in the cafe for some light refreshments, we'd appreciate that. So thank you.